everyone, and welcome back to A Mile of My Stilettos. I'm Crystal, and I'm excited because today I am going to be talking about a sensitive subject, I guess, or a really honest and transparent subject. And this is things that I thought would keep me from getting married that actually didn't matter at all. And so I wanted to tell you guys about this because one, I love being transparent, and two, I'm hoping that this transparency will help relieve some insecurities that you guys may be carrying around thinking will keep you from getting the man of your dreams when really nobody cares, or really the man of your dream is not gonna care. So anyways, let's jump into today's video. So I'm jumping in right into the deep end. First things first, I thought that my sexual history was going to keep me from being able to get God's best for me because I thought I maybe no longer deserves God's best for me. And you guys that watch my celibacy journey video know it was a whole journey. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen that video. But you guys, I thought that was something that was going to hold me back from being able to get God's best for me. And the truth is, my husband does not care. He could literally care less. He's never been like, so how many men have you been with? Oh, so this and this and that. Like, he doesn't care. Like, it's not a thing for him. He has a past, I have a past. We both know that we are each other's present and future, and that is where our focus is, building what God put us together for. And so I'm really happy that I met a man and got a man that is the man of my dreams, that, or I like to say, he's even better than the man of my dreams. He's anything I could wish for in this reality. But like, I'm so glad that I got a man that is mature enough not to care. Like, who cares? It was in the past. So yeah, that was one thing I thought was gonna be a thing. Turned out not a thing. Now, the other thing was my Christian standard. And so, like, after I lived my little life, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to do what I need to do and be, like, for real about God and all these types of things. And so, I was celibate, and everything like that. And I thought these various standards, not just the celibacy, but the various standards that I had, I thought that they were going to keep a man from wanting to be interested in me, because I was like, oh man, like, I'm be like, you go to church? Oh, sometimes. Nah, bro, I need you to be like going to church all the time. Like, just these various things that that were important to me because of the life that I wanted to live for Christ. I thought it may be an issue, but turns out there are good Christian men out there that is trying to marry women. Like, you know, the world will tell you, people around you will tell you, it ain't no good men left, ain't no Christian men left, like any of this type of stuff, and it's just not true. There are good Christian men out there that are looking for good Christian women, just like you out here looking for somebody, and they looking, and you just gotta wait till y'all paths cross. And you don't have to lower your standards, you don't have to lower your values, you don't have to lower your morals. You do not have to lower who you are to attract the person that God has for you. Set your boundaries, keep your boundaries, and God know how to do all of that up in there like that. Okay. Now, the next thing, which may seem petty, but honestly was a big thing for me, the scar on my chest. Like, this scar is here. It's been there for so long. I don't even know how it got there. I tried to have it removed and it came back. Like, it's just a whole thing. But I really thought, like, guys would see that and be like, oh man, like, she's not cute. Like, she cute, but I can't deal with that. Like, what is that? Like, it was really like a thing in my mind, and it was really hard for me to get past it, honestly. Like, I would try to wear like shirts that covered it, like, and stuff like that all the time. And now I'm so over it. I'm just like so over it. Even before I met Ricky, I got real over it, because I was just like, whatever, like, this is what it is. It is what it is. But there was definitely a time where I thought, like, this is gonna be a serious problem. Like, no guy's gonna want this scar. It's just like right here, front and center. And I want to say, like, Ricky and I, we started dating, and he asked me about it once. He's like, oh, what happened? And I was like, I don't know, it's just this scar, it's always been there. And he's like, oh, okay. And literally, like, that was the end of it. He never even mentioned it again, like, never asked about could it be removed. Like, he didn't care. And I think sometimes as women, we have these different flaws about us, and they concern us so much, and we think, oh man, a guy is probably gonna look at this thing and he's gonna care about this thing, and the guy that loves you, that cares about you and wants you for you, is super not going to care about that thing. Whether it's the extra 10 pounds, whether it's a scar somewhere, whatever the thing is, he's not gonna care. So don't let especially some physical thing be the thing that's holding you up or keeping you insecure from thinking that you're gonna get the person that you want. The other thing that I would say is I started to believe there was no good men out there. Like I said just a few moments ago, people always talking about there's no more good men, there's no good men. I'm like, good grief. When you be in the dating world for a little bit, it's true. You start to maybe think like, well, if there are good men, where are they hiding? Like, so I get it. And the truth is, that's not true. You gotta really be intentional about putting yourself out there. And just a little tip, my single ladies. If you feel like you're not finding good men, or even for the men that may be watching this video, if you feel like you can't find a good woman, be more intentional about putting yourself out there. There are so many ways that you can seek a relationship now and find a person that could be the person that is for you, but you have to be open to that. You have to be open to conversations. When people say hi, say hi back. Like, sometimes it's as simple as that. Say hi back. Like, there are so many ways that you can meet somebody, and if you're feeling like you're not meeting people, you're not seeing guys, like you don't understand what's going on, like you're only getting hit on by a certain type of guy, which I talked about that in another video, but you're only getting hit on by a certain type of guy that's not the type of guy that you're looking for. Like, you need to be more intentional about where you're hanging out, who you're spending time with, just all of these things, making sure you're getting out there, putting yourself out there, and stop saying you don't want no husband. I don't get it. Like, it's, and I'm sorry, this is a baby rant, but I genuinely don't get it when single women that want to be married be like, oh, but I'm fine, like I could do good by myself, like if I get a husband, fine, but if I don't, like I'm good. Do you want a husband that's like, if I get a wife, fine, but if I don't, I'm good? Like, nobody wants to marry somebody that's like, I mean, I'll take it, but I could also leave it. Like, no, if you want to be married, like, want to be married. If you want to be single, want to be single. Nobody wants to be in a relationship with somebody that's like, but I don't really want it. Like, I'll take it, but I could leave it. Like, no, because then you might leave me and ain't nobody got time for that. No, I wanted a husband and I have a husband. Ricky wanted a wife and he has a wife. Like, that's how that works. So, again, baby rant, but if you want to be in a relationship, stop posting and saying you don't care. If you're in a relationship, you good by yourself and all this other type of stuff. Because, again, if a man was saying the same stuff like, oh, man, I mean, if I get a girl, that's cool, but if not, like, I'm straight. Like, I'm really good doing me, but, I mean, I guess I'll take one. Like, no, people want to be in a relationship with people that want to be in a relationship. So, be clear. Be clear. Anyways, thank you for standing through my little baby rant. But thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to let you guys know those things. Again, take a moment to be transparent because I'm hoping that my transparency may help you. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join the Mile High Club. And until next time, you guys.